I am, if nothing else, someone who does not like doing the same thing as others, said the man who started a Let's Play channel in 2019. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and Troopa was not ready for that intro. We're here in the East Province. Just kind of battling people. Trainers mostly, and picking up items, which is what we've pretty much been doing the entire game, now that I think about it. But we're doing it specifically in this area because, well, this is the next area we have to do. I think if I were to do the Scoutlocke again, I probably would actually. You know, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and I feel like if I actually were taking notes, or alternatively, if I had someone else to take notes for me, like in person, not like in the comments or anything, because that would be too easy to just pull up the internet and spoil everything. Maybe that would be more interesting. Because I haven't been looking things up, really. The only things I've looked up so far are things that you could learn from previous games. Like, you know, I'll come clean. I looked up how Witch here evolves because I was just baffled that Witch had gotten to level 31 and hadn't evolved yet, when I know that it's got 2 evolutions. And turns out she's literally just 1 level short of evolving. But that was something you could have known, you could have learned in Sword and Shield, and because I didn't play Sword and Shield more than 1.5 times, I didn't learn that. You know, I didn't use Hatterene in Sword and Shield. So, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I never really went back and watched other people play Sword and Shield. Except for 1 or 2 people, maybe. Oh, I forgot. There's Leech Seed here. Let's swap, actually, because I don't like Leech Seed on us. Let's see, let's go to Talk Super. Talk Super is the next lowest level. I realize now that there are playthroughs of Sword and Shield that I didn't watch because I was playing for it myself at the time, right? And I was playing it on the channel. So I was like, oh, I don't want to spoil myself. And then I just didn't go back and watch them like I had intended to. So that's probably a rabbit hole I could fall down right now. Well, not right now. Right now I'm recording an episode. So, like after I'm done. But then after I'm done, I have to edit the first episode of this batch because it's going up the same day. You get what I mean. Stuff to do in the future. Heal up Witch, and then don't remember what this kid has, but that is probably something, if I were taking notes, that I would actually take notes on. Oh, right, this kid's name. Why? Like, is that an actual name? Because that is, it's not great. It's not great, that idea. So this is actually maybe a little scary, because Witch is obviously bad here. Oh wait, is this the kid who just U-turns? I think this is the kid who just U-turns. Okay, so in that case, Fuegon should be fine. Yeah, I think this kid just U-turns between his two different Pokemon. So the reason it was scary is because Low Kicks is Bug and Dark type, which means that it's two types that Witch is weak to. But my only real counter to Bug and Dark, Bug or Dark, I should say, or that combination of Bug and Dark, is Fuegon, who is also Ghost type. And Ghost is weak against Dark, or weak to Dark. Weak against is different. It's really interesting to me how, I was gonna say people don't get the terminology, but people don't clearly communicate about when it comes to Pokemon and type effectiveness. Because people will use weak against and strong against and weak to and strong to, and not really. They'll use it inconsistently or use it in a way that would kind of lead you to think something else. I'm trying to come up with a solid example. Actually, slightly related because it refers to... It's another thing I've noticed in watching other people play Pokemon. Oh, okay. Right, here's the level where Witch evolves. This isn't even specific to Pokemon, this one, but when people are like, oh, what should I replace this move with? And then they're referring to the move that they are... They're referring to replacing a old move with a new move, but they're referencing the new move as what they're going to replace. It's kind of weird, and it's kind of nitpicky of me because I feel like most people understand it, but it's just like, it feels like there is quite a bit of room for misunderstanding there. And I think a lot of newer Pokemon players also have this, get mixed up or have trouble recognizing that a Pokemon that is super effective against another Pokemon isn't necessarily resistant to that other Pokemon. That's something I feel like is not always obvious to a newer player, but it's also something that I noticed. By the way, I just changed Witch's nature because I just noticed that she was adamant, which is not great for a special attacker. So I changed her to timid, which is arguably the best nature for her. So crazy that they give you a timid mint. Did I already get this? I did already get that. Okay. Alright. I think that's it for this island. Oh, except for this guy. This guy who is literal man-child. I mean, he talks like a child and is a man, so like how else would you define that? Klefki, which doesn't have anything to do here. Is Witch fairy type now? I should have checked that. No, just psychic. Okay. I don't think she gains fairy type till the last form, which is in 10 levels, if I remember correctly. Fuegon. Please and thank you. Actually, I could have gone to Talk Super. I don't think these things levitate, but it's fine. I think Talk Super is as strong as he'll need to be for Iono's gym. flamethrower it. Fairy Lock. Oh no, can't escape. It's so weird that that move exists when moves like Mean Look also exist. Because Mean Look is just better, right? Mean Look prevents them from escaping for like 5 turns. Whereas that one's just the next turn. It's a little strange. A little strange if you ask me. Should I go up there first? Yeah, I should probably do that. Actually. Before we head into the... hi, Meryl. Before we head into the city, I have faith in which to... Oh, it's funny. She shoots it out of the top of her hat. Nice. Got some confusion. Hit yourself, please. Bounce. Okay. That's annoying, but fine. Do we wait? How do we wait? Can't use items in battle. I would use life too, but yeah, brutal swing, I guess. Okay. Hit yourself? No. Okay. 4 damage. Very nice. Alright. Slide beam again. I was playing Diamond earlier, and I forgot what Pokemon I was fighting, but it just kept confusing me, and I was annoyed. Very, very annoyed. It was just drawing things out. I think it might have been Golbat. Yeah, it was Golbat. Because the Golem I was using was not strong enough to one-shot them, and also slower than them, so it got enough chances to hit Confuse Ray that it was just annoying. Yeah. That is an interesting playthrough. I'm actually learning a lot from my Diamond playthrough that I'm doing right now, off camera and off mic. Yeah, I'm trying to optimize to get a specific item as fast as I can, to basically grind this specific item. And well, I'll tell you, it's PP up. And you can't just buy those in Pokemon games. You have to. The best you can do is grind the Battle Frontier, and that's not a super quick way of doing it. Nor is it super fun, honestly. The Battle Frontier is very, very hard to do unless you're actually specifically training a Pokemon like you would for competitive Pokemon battling, like real PvP battling. And it's not really my thing. So instead I was like, okay, I'll just try and play through the game as quickly as possible, which is harder than I thought it would be. Because normally I play this game like you see me playing now, or play these games like you see me playing Scarlet and Violet, where I battle every trainer, I grab every item. In this Diamond playthrough, because I'm trying to play through faster, I'm not doing that. I'm skipping as many trainers as possible, basically, except gym trainers and Team Galactic members, because you can only battle them for a limited time, so I guess. But yeah, I'm trying to battle as few trainers as possible and not go out of my way for any items other than the PP ups I'm looking for. By the way, in case you were wondering, there are, I believe, 10 PP ups in the game in Diamond and Pearl, and then 1 PP max. So that's what I'm trying to get. And yeah, it turns out when you don't battle every trainer and you don't grind at all, some of these battles get pretty hard. Like I just beat Volkner earlier, and I had 1 Pokemon left, and I had to use revives, which I just happened to have picked up along the way. And it's interesting. It's an interesting challenge that I hadn't really thought of to this point. I don't know if you could probably put a name on it and then make a series out of it. Oh God. Do I want to admit this? There was a thought in my head of trying to make this idea a speedrun category, like an actual speedrun category, and calling it 11 pp%. Because you know how in speedrunning they have any percent, 100%, low percent, stuff like that. Yeah, I wanted to call it 11 pp% because there's 10 pp ups and 1 pp max. Or there was 9 pp ups and 1 pp max. I don't remember actually. And then if you choose a guy character, then you have another pp. But the joke was supposed to be in there that it's, because it sounds like penis, right? That's the joke. Now that I've explained it, it's funny. And now that I've explained that explaining it is funny, and then that's funny. But now that I've explained that explaining it is funny, then now that's fun. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I was considering making it like an actual speedrun category, and man, would that have been an interesting move. By the way, yeah, I only just got to this island in Violet, and it turns out I could have done it a while ago. Not that it's that important, but there is a Crabominable here, which is kind of crazy. Look at that guy. He's just chilling. Oh God, never mind. He's not chilling. He's coming after me. Ah! I don't really want to fight him. Yeah, I think that sort of challenge I guess it probably just applies to any speedrun of these games, but speedrunning Scarlet and Violet has to be really interesting because the only mandatory trainer fights in these games are Nimona, that one fight with Arven, and then gym leaders and Titans and Team Star. There aren't a whole lot. Whereas other games have just random trainers that will block your path. This game doesn't. Which is... yeah, I mean, I can't be watching speedruns right now because spoilers, but it's one of those things that I would be interested to see once I'm done. Damn. What an interesting pair of games this is. Wahaha, he says. Right. What have you got again? Ruffed. Okay, I think we can handle that. Unless anticipation tells us otherwise. Nope. Okay. Try to beam it. Nice. It is nice how much stronger Witch is now. I mean, Witch even has reasonable defense now. Largely because of the Eviolite, but because it's still working. Because we still have one more evolution for Witch. But Dreadnought. Yeah, we want Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina doesn't have a grass move right now. I should probably fix that. Because we did get rid of Mega Drain for Leech Seed. But we still have Fighting, which can take this thing out. There we go. Easy peasy. And hopefully, it'll be just as easy peasy next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap.